Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm gonna give first and honor, glory to the Most High Yahweh. Bashim, Mashim, woman like Yahweh Shai, his brother Sack coming back in with a cold cut through the power of the Spirit and all justice, and to the Most High Yahweh. Bashim, Mashim, woman like Yahweh Shai. You can see the top of this cold cut. It's just gonna be a quick cut based off who is Esau, right? So we know, according to the scriptures, through the Spirit, we know who Esau is, and the world know. You know, they have different books, different things that you could go to or get off of Amazon or Barnes and Nobles to get to see who is the Edomites, who are the descendants of Esau according to the Bible, right? Esau is a biblical man, right? Let's get there. Let's go to Genesis. All right, chapter 25. All right, let's get it. All right, let's get to the point. Let's start here, verse 22. It says this is Genesis chapter 25, 22. It says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So that is Esau, right? Some people say Esau is Arabians or Arabs, I should say, or the Japhites, right? So we know that off gate we could eliminate those two tribes, right? Or these two nations, I should say, based off what lineage, man, right? Because this is Genesis chapter 10 and verse 1, right? This is going to read about what Noah's descendants, right? Noah's descendants. This is Genesis chapter 10 verse 1. It says, now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, and Madah, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphat, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elishah, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dudanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations, right? So we know that Ham, Shem, and Japheth are three sons of Noah. Shem literally have descendants of who? Right? Let's get it. Right? This is Shem's. This is just down to 21. The same chapter. This is unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth, the elder. Even to him were children born. The children of Shem, and Elam, and Ashur, and Aphax, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram, and the children of Aram, Uz, and Hul, and Gathur, and Mash, and Arphaxad begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber, and Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan, and Joktan begot Almadad, and Shalef, and Hosamaphet, and Jerah, and Hodaram, and Uzzah, and Delkla, and Obah, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab, right? So these are all the sons of who? Shem. These are the descendants of Shem. So let's go back to Genesis 25. So we know based off this, Shem, Japheth have a different lineage, right? So let's go back to Genesis 25. And then ultimately I'm going to read from the top. Because why? We know we're going to be by Abraham's descendants. It says what? Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah, and she bare him Zimran, and Jokshan, and Median, and Ishbak, and Shuah, and Jokshan begot Sheba, and Dedan, and the sons of Dedan was Asherim, and Let Asham, and Leamim, and the sons of Media, Ephah, Epher, Hanak, and Abadah, and Eladah. All these were the children of Keturah, and Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac, but unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts, and sent away from Isaac his son, while he yet lived eastward unto the east country. So that's plain. So that's it. That is the lineage of Abraham. Nowhere we see about, what's his name? Japheth. Because we know Abraham comes from the same seed line as what? Shem. Shem comes from the same. Shem is the progenitor of Abraham, which Abraham begot who? Isaac and Esau. Right. So like Isaac and Ishmael. Right. So like Isaac and Ishmael. And from Isaac and Ishmael became, Jacob and Esau. Right. So we know based off that alone, the lineage, there are two different lineage. So he can't be what? Esau can't be the Japhites, or neither can he be Arab. Right? Because ultimately we know that lineage is different as well. Right? But so we're going to prove according to scriptures. How can we prove, and how do we know for sure that Esau are the Edomites? Right? And it's going to be plain. But let me share this photo real quick. We're going to get this with Alexander the Great. We all know Alexander the Great, right? A notable figure in history, right? We know who he is. He was an Edomite, as we would call him, but he will be known and classified as a white man. Right? A white man in America, or a white person in the world. Right? We know. You see the photos. Right? Every depiction is white. We know him to be white. Everybody know Alexander the Great was right. Right? So let's get to it. It's going to be plain. It's going to be simple, straight to the point. Right? So let me get first Maccabees, because I went to him because he's going to be the notable figure. The notable figure of the dissertation. Right? This is first Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece. Right? So we know Alexander the Great is a notable figure in the world, and he's also mentioned where in the Bible, which marks history. Right? So the show also show the validity of what? The Bible, how it's real and you can't debunk it. Right? So Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, right? So he will be classified as a Macedonian, that region of Macedon, right? So we're going to also see who also comes from that same background, right? Or that same landmass, right? Let's go to Esther, chapter 16, and verse 10, right? This is Esther. It's the editions of Esther, chapter 16 and verse 10. It says, for Haman, a Macedonian, the son of Hamada, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood and far distant from our goodness, and as a stranger to receive of us. So we know Haman is a Macedonian as well, right? So all we're doing is so-called using 23andMe, right? We're using a registry to actually register who and link these people up. So we know Alexander the Great, or Alexander the Freak as we know him, is linked, comes from the same providence, same landmass as who? Haman. Right? They both from Macedonia. Right? Let's get this real quick. Let's go to Esther. Esther, I believe, chapter. What I want. No, I want Esther chapter 3. Select Esther chapter 3. Right? This is Esther chapter 3, verse 1. It says, after these things did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, Hammedatha, the Agagite, and advanced him and set his seat above all the princes that were with him. So, okay, Haman is from Macedonia, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, right? So Agagite, right, is a man. Artists say Agag is a man. The ITE alone stands for the descendant of, right? But let's see. Let's get Esther 3, right? Right. It says Agag, Patro, right? Patronymic from Agag. Agag, I will overtop, said of Haman, the Agagite. Right? It says, and Agag are descendant of Agag. Right? You see it. He is a descendant of Agag. Right? Let's see who's Agag. We gotta see, like we said, we're using the registry here. You're using a pinpoint bloodline for bloodline registry here to see how are Alexander the Great, Haman, and Agag are related. They come from the same region. We know they are from Macedonia, and we know based off history, archaeology, and all type of proof that Alexander the Great is indeed a white man, right? So Agag, right? Just remember that man. Let's go to Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 15, right? In verse, no, 2 Samuel. I need 1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 8, right? It says, and he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. So we know this man, Agag, is related to who? Haman. Haman is also from where? Macedonia, right? Alexander is also from where? Macedonia, right? These men are from the same region, the same place, right? Now, from Agag, who is he the king of? He is indeed the king of the Amalekites. Who are the Amalekites? Like I said, Amalek is the root word. ITE is the descendant, right? It shows that it's talking about he is a descendant of this man. Who is this man that we know is Amalek? Let's get this. Let's get Genesis, right? Let's get Genesis chapter 36, and it reads verse 1, context. Now these are the generation of Esau, who is Edom, right? So now we're talking about Esau, where we started from the beginning. Esau. Let's go down and hit exactly where we want to get. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. It says, verse 9, it says, and these are the generation of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau, Reuel, and the son of Bashemoth, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepha, and Gatam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. Right? So Esau is the forefather of Amalek. Amalek is the forefather of Agag. Agag is the forefather of Haman. Haman is a forefather of who? Alexander the Great, as we know in history and archaeology and all type of proof, is indeed a so-called white man that conquered the Persians and Medes. Right? So we know without a doubt and a shadow that Esau is the so-called white man today. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully brothers and sisters and children that's getting built up have some understanding, and don't get tossed to and fro hearing all these weird and not making no sense doctrine to say Esau are the Japhites or Esau are the Arabs. Okay? And with that, hopefully, Lord willing, this was an edifying video through the spirit and the power and the glory of the Most High Yahweh. Bashem, Mashalom, like y'all shy. It's Brother Iraq coming back to you again. Shalom, shalom, shalom.